Welcome to the Hood Rat Trap. Let's talk about getting out of the Hood Rat Trap and running away from the rat race, the rat trap. So, listen, the rat race isn't necessarily bad. Job is good. It just depends on how you use the job. Too indebted, if you it's a crush, it can be problematic, and then you can stuck in the rat race. But if you use a job to get an income that's going to then at some point provide for you an amount that is going to be used as seed capital, woo, you're going somewhere. So here we go. We're going to talk about the impact of supply and demand on local markets. When it is summer, we have lots of mangoes in the Northfield. When it is winter, there is a lot of lemons and oranges, sweet lemon, in the Northfield. So what happens is the prices of lemons and oranges fluctuate depending on the season, right? That's local markets. That's where they make the stuff. They literally grow the stuff here. So in summer, the price is not the same as when it's harvest season for orange. It's not. The price for a lemon here, well, is not very high. But in winter, there's higher demand than there is in summer for lemons, which is odd. But at the same time, that's where the production really is there. When you're looking about oranges are delicious if it's in summer, bro. You want orange in summer, and their winter produce, you're gonna have issues with the pricing. So it's gonna cost more when you're trying to get it in winter. Locally, that happens, and you need to be able to understand that that could impact your business because of price changings that are going to affect how much money you have to get through the month as your capital. Let's say you're an orange shop, an orange juice producer. You sell your orange juice at a relatively constant price. When I go to the store, I don't see the orange juice changing in price every season. Orange juice that is like a concentrate, that thing don't change in price seasonally. It changes based on other elements like inflation, taxes, but seasonally it basically stays the same. So you're going to have costs of oranges that are protracted when there's a small supply, and when there's a large supply, they are going to become much smaller, which means there's a benefit in producing when there's large supply, and then there is when there is a smaller supply where you have to compete for the market of the fruit. So what you're trying to do is maximize when there's a large supply and hold off from producing, or when there's a smaller supply, so that you don't impact the price too heavily with your large demand. You know what I mean? That saves you money because the price changes. This also works on crypto too, bro. Crypto, you should see, that works the exact same. Crypto is literally basic supply and demand. But this is economic concepts. If you want to understand them better, go to economics textbooks. This is not financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor, even though we're having a general conversation about finance. Get out of the hood rat trap. Make a better future for you and your family.